holiday style is, then I suggest you watch this video right now. Bye!
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Jen Palco. Today we're going to talk about the 5 elements, a little different today with my little elf helpers here. We're going to talk about your 5-element holiday style. Now this video is going to be a little fun for the holiday season. Why not? So I talk about the 5 elements a little bit. If you're not familiar with what they are, there's 5 elements out in nature: water, wood, fire, earth, metal. They basically explain the dynamic of everything in life and how we transition not only through the seasons, but how we transition through life. Now, we each have a primary element, 1 or 2 usually, that are more dominant in our lives. And they reflect our not only personality, but also our tendencies, things we're prone to, not only on a physical basis, but emotional basis as well. So we're gonna get into that today, and I thought it would be fun to relate it to the holidays and holiday style. So what do I mean by holiday style? What I mean by holiday style is whether you like to party, whether you like to be alone around the holidays, whether you like the holidays at all. Each element type is going to tell you a lot, okay? The holidays can tell you a lot about yourself and your personality. So today I'm gonna start with fire. Fire, all right? Fire has to do with the heart and the small intestine in Chinese medicine. Fire is associated with the emotion of joy. Now, fire element people. Now let me just back up 1 second. Okay, we have all the elements within us, and you'll see them come out at different areas or instances in our lives. But again, we have a primary usually, 1 or 2 that are more dominant and reflect who we are as a person, our true nature. So fire element. Fire element is the life of the party, okay? These are people who like to party. They like parties, they like social gatherings, they like to drink champagne and bubbly things, they like to wear sparkly clothes. So if you're the type of person around the holidays, you are looking forward to your work holiday parties, your friends' holiday parties, you're even throwing holiday parties, you love to dance, you love loud music, you are vibrant because again, this is this vibrant energy, right? It's very expansive. You just love it. You love being around people. Not necessarily on a deep level, but you just love having friends. But you gotta watch out around the holiday season because once the party's over, you might fall into some sort of depression, get a little sad when it's over. It's kind of like women who are so like hyped up about their wedding, and then when it's over, it's like, now what? They get all sad, right? Heart deficient. So you need that stimulation. You need to always like be around people, you're kind of flighty, scattered all over the place. So that is fire. So if you are the life of the party, you're a performer, you love the attention, then that's you. All right, earth. Now earth, we slow it down a little bit, okay? Earth, associated with late summer, has to do with overthinking, worry, stuff like that. It has to do with the digestive system a lot, the spleen and the stomach. Earth people, they're kind of people who like to comfort eat. They like the comfort of home. They like to be around their family, okay? Family gatherings. More so, fire is more about just like people all over the place, right? Like going out to parties and dressing up, sparkly stuff. Earth is about staying at home with family. They might be like the person who's like, they enjoy singing around the piano. They love to cook. They love to eat. That's why I said earth can be prone to emotional eating when out of balance a little bit, okay? Because it has to do with the stomach and the spleen. But they love to eat. They love to cook. They love to be around people, community, family. They love to sit. They could sit on the couch for hours. So they may be a little more sedentary than your fire, okay? Because we're going more into like a yin state. But earth people are like the caregivers. They're the nurturers. So if you're the type of people, you really, really look forward to just being around your family around the holidays, with a nice big meal. Maybe you're cooking the meal. Most likely you are cooking the meal. You're taking care of everybody around you. You love being around the kids, all kinds of stuff. Then this is you, okay? You're a little slower paced, so you enjoy just hanging around people, family, those close to you, those you love, okay? That's your earth. Metal. Metal is an interesting one. Metal is about refinement. Metal has to do with the lungs and the large intestine in Chinese medicine. It has to do with autumn. It has to do with grief, is the emotion associated with metal. Metal people, okay, metal is going to be more about simplicity. So around the holidays, you may find the metal people, they're the ones with like the white trees. They're all about purity. They're about beauty. They love things that are beautiful. So they might just love looking out the window, watching the snowfall and just the beauty of it, right? Or when they go Christmas shopping or something, they're I don't know, it's just something like the things that catch their eye are the beautiful things, okay? Whereas Earth loves to give gifts to people, but Earth can be more on the messy side, cluttered side. Metal is not. Metal is more about control. They like structure, ritual, things like that. So the house is going to be very clean. So when they decorate for the holidays, it's going to be very orderly, okay? Orderly, simple, clean, pure looking, okay? The people with like the white couches in the house and the white trees, or maybe the silver trees, because that's your metal colors right there. They're going to dress very simply, black, white, gray, okay? Not like the fire who's going to go out to parties and loves to sparkle up and wear all kinds of like sequences and things like that. Your metal is going to be simplified. They're about beauty, refinement. They're not as social as some of the other elements, so they need time alone. They will get overwhelmed. Your metal will get overwhelmed by too many people, okay? If they're overwhelmed by too many people, they will detach. They will detach. They want to be respected, and they want their time to be respected, okay? As far as food goes, metal are the type, they're more sensitive to certain types of food. So you may find a lot of metal element people. If you decide to go gluten-free or dairy-free or maybe vegan even, you're very more regimented with your diet, especially around the holidays. You can't eat as much as maybe like an Earth who just goes, Earth has the sweet tooth because sweet is associated with the earth element. Metal, they may not be able to eat as much, like their body's going to be a little more sensitive to certain things. Same with fabrics. So they might wear around the holidays, you might wear like silky things and very lightweight clothing because they don't want to be tied down heavy, okay? So they're a little more sensitive, they're not as social, but they're all about beauty and purification, okay? And metal always looks well put together around the holidays, okay? So that is your metal. Water. So now we're going into the more yin elements here, okay? Water, they are not the party goers like the fire, okay, or even the wood. Water, they like the time off to themselves. They can withdraw a little bit, isolate a little bit. They don't like small talk. Like the fire, they can do the small talk. They can go to the parties and, socialize. They love that. They love the connection with people. It's about the heart energy, the heart, joy. Water has to do with the kidneys, but water is goes inward a little bit more. They're very intellectual. So if you enjoy deep conversations around the holidays, if you're around family, you prefer smaller gatherings or maybe even one-on-one, and you're not going to do the small talk. Instead, you're going to have deep conversations about the meaning of life or something, I don't know. But it's not going to be like very superficial up here like fire. It's going to be on a deeper level, but you need to earn the trust of somebody to let them in first, okay? So waters need to earn the trust. So they enjoy winter mostly. They enjoy the colder months because they enjoy hibernating a little bit. So they like being off from work. If you like being off from, well, everybody likes being off from work, but if you really like the time to recharge because you can't keep up with like the rest of the season, like you need it, you physically will be tired out by the season. So you need your rest, okay? So sometimes like the big parties and stuff, you'll say no to. You have to set your boundaries. Same with metal, okay? You can't be around too many people too long, or else it's going to get to you. It's going to fatigue you because you don't have that energy to back you up. So you need to seclude yourself a little bit. Take a break or have smaller gatherings. You like the smaller gatherings. You prefer just being around like your immediate family. You don't want to be around like tons of people. And last but not least, let's get to wood. Wood is associated with the liver and the gallbladder. So wood element, very time oriented. So if you're the type of person around the holidays where you need to plan everything out, okay? I gotta go to this party and this party and this party, but very time oriented, very structured. Spontaneity, oh, I said it right. Spontaneity, and then I messed it up, of course, pisses you off. You can't, fire can do spontaneous. They love it. They love variety. Same with food. They love variety and food stuff. They don't want to get bored. They get bored easily. Wood, they like the structure. They like it. They need to know where they're going to be at what time and what's next, okay? They can't do fly by the seat of their pants. That's just how you are, wood people, okay? Wood, competition, drive. There's a lot of energy behind the wood element. And they can take in, they may be prone to drinking more around the holidays just because wood, the liver energy, they have more energy to take in toxins than some of the other elements. Like if you're a metal person and you drink too much, you're like recovering for a week. Wood, you can recover, maybe it doesn't even bother you. So you have to be careful that you don't drink too much because you might. Wood is also about just getting things done. Get shit done. So they're the type of people that very work oriented. So around the holidays or before the holidays, you're trying to finish up projects and you're very like work oriented, structured. You're not like woo, party, like seasons here. No, wood, you're gonna be like, I need to get these projects done. I need to do this, blah, 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 blah. So you're very structured in your time. As far as like parties and things like that, you have a tendency to be loud. You could have a tendency to be loud. If somebody pisses you off, anger is your emotion, so you do have that within you. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to let it out of you. You can manage it, but a wood element type person is more prone to having, again, it's that energy to back you up, so you have that energy. So you may be loud talker at parties, especially if you're drinking, the volume just goes up. You like a good debate, so you may get into a political argument over the holiday dinner table. I don't know, you just have to be careful with that. But again, a lot of drive, very time-oriented, stuff like that. So this is just kind of an overview of how these elements play a part in all aspects of your life. And that's why I like to talk about them from all different angles, because a lot of times we don't realize that something as simple as like whether you like going to a holiday party or not tells you a lot about yourself and your personality and actually what element type you might be or which are your more dominant ones. So that is why I like to do it, and I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave some comments below. Let me know if you enjoyed this or if you'd like to see more videos on the 5 elements. Give me some ideas. I'll take those suggestions and I'll see what I can come up with. But other than that, I hope you have a great day, great holiday season, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.